Never stop improving. Go from zero to hero over the course of a weekend by watching our entire Blueprint conference. Only available on the Josh Vegan membership. Hi there, it's real estate coach Josh Vegan, and welcome to our growth, leadership and management tip this month. One of the big drivers that we're seeing is a lot of real estate practitioners resetting the agenda of what they're going to be doing this financial year. And as we come to a new financial year here in Australia, it's a great opportunity to really look at your revenue models and what you're doing as a great estate agency. You see, one of the great challenges is to make sure that your reoccurring revenue is actually in a position that it is meeting your fixed costs. And that way, sales can be nothing more than cream on the top of the cake. Now, the reality of it is that what is the reoccurring revenue inside of the real estate industry? And to me, it's the property management business. Interesting enough, what we're seeing is rapid adaptations and changes in the entire global community about how people actually charge for their services. Look at what Adobe did from getting you to pay a one-off charge for buying Photoshop and all the above to now getting you into a position of moving into a monthly payment for that service. Look at what just happened with Microsoft, where they've actually just become the most valuable company in the world because of their new subscription service around Word and Excel. And then you start to hear about crazy things like Toyota in 2024, expecting that over 60% of their revenue will actually come from subscriptions as opposed to car sales. And that's where people actually subscribe to Toyota to be able to drive up to 19 different Toyotas over the course of a year. This subscription model, where you're getting people to actually pay revenue on a regular and consistent basis, is the property management department sitting inside of your real estate business. And getting that subscription revenue up, paying down the debt on your property management business so that it can actually substantially contribute to the fixed overheads of the business is a really important part of what we do. Imagine that you build a structure where $500,000 to $1 million of the profit of your business each and every year was on a recurring revenue model. Imagine that you got scale where you had 1,000 properties and you charged just an extra $10 per month. You start to think about that, all of a sudden that's $10,000 a month, that's over $120,000 a year in additional revenue because you've focused on that subscription model. So this is the important part. When looking at your revenue streams, I want you to understand what percentage of your revenue is coming in that is recurring revenue, what percentage of your revenue is coming in specifically from your sales department, and what do you need to be doing to be able to substantially drive it. Then you want to pay particular attention to your fee structures. If, for example, in property management, you offer one fee, but then you go and charge for all the ancillary services like lease preparations or the above, what would happen if you created a second tier of service which was more expensive, but it actually included all of those one-off charges? Now, if it included all of the one-off charges, then all of a sudden that was then a higher percentage that you were charging on a per annum basis. Then you've got to have a look at the valuation of the business, and you're able to substantially improve the recurring revenue basis. Then the valuation of the business also drives as well. So you need to understand exactly what you're doing, because for me, a business is about getting the recurring revenue right, getting the pricing model right around your services, and being in a position that you understand what that does to the overall valuation of the business. And if you can get these three things right in the formula, you'll set yourself up for not only an incredible sale, but also an incredible business on a day-to-day basis, regardless of the trading conditions of the day. I really hope you've enjoyed this month's Growth, Leadership and Management tip, and I look forward to seeing you next month.